Hey everyone, it's Tom here with thisonlineworld.com. Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. So in this video, I'm going to share how I earned over $272,000 from blogging in 2022. I'm also sharing the exact steps I took to get here, some of the most important lessons and mistakes I learned along the way, and how anyone can ultimately boost their income this year if they put in the effort and have a strategy. Plus, at the end of this video, I'm revealing how much this YouTube channel made in 2022. So drumroll, in 2022, this YouTube channel made about definitely stick around until the end. I hope that this video ultimately helps you make money with the blog if you're blogging, or inspires you to start a blog if it's something you've been thinking about. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the blogging income report. All right, so just for a bit of context, I started blogging way back. I started blogging in 2018, so 5 years ago already, which is honestly pretty crazy to me, just how fast time flies. And so my first year of blogging, I actually only made $1,700. And when you factor in how many hours I was spending a week working on the thing, I wasn't even getting paid minimum wage. But I still remember being so excited when my blog finally hit $100 per month in revenue. I mean, the fact a website with content I wrote was buying my groceries or helping me pay for bills every month was just crazy to me, and I was so excited, and so I kept going. Anyways, that was back then, and a lot has changed since 2018, 5 years later, and in 2022, like I said, This Online World made about $272,000 through a mixture of 3 different income sources: display ads, affiliate income, and sponsorships. And I'm going to break down each one for you guys. So in terms of display ads, I use Mediavine on This Online World, and about 60% of my blogging income came from Mediavine ads. And so those are the ads you see all over my website when you visit it. Now, if you ever had a blog or used something like Google AdSense, Mediavine is basically like that, just for more premium publishers. It's a very, very good ad network. It's the best advertising network for bloggers, in my opinion. And I've been with them for about 3 years now, and I can't say enough good things about Mediavine. Now, for the entire year, my average Mediavine RPM was $40.88. And that means every time 1,000 people visit my blog, Mediavine on average pays me $40.88, which is pretty remarkable in my opinion. Now, for my other bloggers out there, this is for a finance site. This Online World is in the finance and making money online niche. So advertisement rates tend to be a bit higher than some other niches, but again, $40 as an average RPM is pretty crazy. Now, in terms of affiliate income, in 2022, This Online World made about $117,000 from various affiliate channels. Most of this affiliate income came from, promoting things like DoorDash or paid survey sites, and I promote these offers through Impact Radius, which is my favorite affiliate marketing network, and it has thousands of brands that bloggers and influencers can promote. I also promoted a variety of other products and services like, passive income apps, investing brokerages, real estate crowdfunding companies like Fundrise. There was really a nice variety this year. I really expanded the partners I was promoting versus last year, and the revenue boost, really shows that this strategy worked. And so I actually have a pretty detailed video on this channel about how to start affiliate marketing.
Welcome to my official affiliate marketing tutorial for beginners.
I'm going to link it above and in the description, and it's basically a walkthrough on how you can start affiliate marketing if that's how you want to make money and that's a business model you want to try. But in a nutshell, affiliate marketing is pretty simple. All you do really is create content that provides values to readers. You plug affiliate products in there, and if your readers end up purchasing, that product or service you're promoting or mentioning, you get a small cut as commission. So I do this all the time on my blog, things like DoorDash, survey sites, even hosting to start your own blog. So lots of different ways you can make money as an affiliate. And really, if you're just creating good content that helps people, plugging in some products you actually use and believe in really isn't that hard. Anyways, for the third and final category of blogging income, we have sponsorships. And this is an area where a lot of bloggers I know make a lot of money. They write sponsored posts, or they make sponsored videos, or they post content on social media and they get paid. I'm not like that. I don't have really, good sponsorship money coming in or anything like that. I made $3,500 for sponsorships in 2022, and this is one massive area of growth. So I'm going to be reaching out to more brands this year to try and land brand deals or sponsored posts and things like that. So stick around and, subscribe to the channel, because in 2023's income report, we'll see if, these strategies are working or not. All right, so all in all, This Online World made about $272,000 in 2022 before expenses. But for a bit of context, I just want to show you some Google Analytics data so you know how many readers came to the site, how many posts were published, and everything like that to get here. And so to generate this revenue, the blog had about 3.1 million readers in 2022. And it also published over 200 articles and updated hundreds more to keep content fresh and competitive. So really within the last year, This Online World became my main focus, not freelance writing, and I actually quit my day job to just go full on blogging mode. So it's been really, really fun since then. But honestly, the amount of content the site produced in 2022 has really paid dividends, and I've seen it with traffic growth and revenue growth. I also niched down slightly more, which is what I suggest other bloggers do as well. I had a lot of content on a lot of different niches because when I started the blog, I wasn't really, too focused, and I've kind of trimmed the fat on the website a little bit. I focus a bit less on the gig economy, a bit more on money making apps, a bit more on making money online, and the topics that seem to do really, really well on Google and with readers. And finally, investing more into SEO and keyword research has again paid really, really great dividends. I personally use SEMrush or SEMrush. I think it's a great tool for bloggers to use. It has a free plan, so you can search a bit on it and get valuable keyword data without paying. The paid plan is awesome as well. Some people use Ahrefs. I think Ahrefs is great as well, but ultimately, if there is one thing you can invest in as a blogger, I think it should be keyword research tools like SEMrush or Ahrefs. All right, so the blog made $272,000, give or take, in 2022, but what about expenses? How much does it cost to run a blog like this and, to have writers producing content for the site every week? What is the damage like? What did we spend? Let's break down the numbers. So really the main expense for This Online World is content. Content is the lifeblood of the business. It's what gets readers in from Google. It's what produces advertisement revenue or affiliate revenue. And so in 2022, I spent about $13,500 on content. There's a team of 6 writers for This Online World, and they're awesome. They're a huge help, and it really helps free up a lot more of my time to focus on affiliate marketing or now sponsorships, and that's a priority of mine. So if there's another tip I could add to bloggers, it would be to reinvest some of your earnings into content and the things that kind of keep the lights on to free up some of your time to focus on other high value parts of the business. And really the other costs for the business are pretty boring and fixed. Like I have Big Scoop hosting, which is about $600 per year for me. I have a security plugin, that's $300. Other various plugins, $250. And I was actually working with a VA to promote stuff on Pinterest. That was about $750 for the year, but I ended up scrapping it because Pinterest is pretty pitiful right now and not doing anything, which is kind of sad. But anyways, total expenses for the blog in 2022 were about $15,000, so a really great profit margin. The expenses were actually pretty much similar to 2021, and so I'm happy that revenue has gone up dramatically, but expenses haven't really crept up and followed it, so that's something I'm really, really happy with. But yeah, overall 2022 was that awesome year, and thank you to anyone who has checked out thisonlineworld.com before, read articles or subscribed. It really does mean a lot. And it's been cool to see how the site's grown from, a site that made $1,700 and, was kind of confusing and not really a real site way back in 2018 to now a fully blown site that reaches over 3 million readers per year. So I'm really grateful. And I hope if you're thinking about blogging, this kind of transparent year by year income breakdown, gives you some ideas of what to expect and maybe some goals to work towards. All right, now, like I said, I was going to also tell you how much the YouTube channel made in 2022. So again, thanks for watching this video. If you are right now, thanks for subscribing, all the comments. It really does mean a lot. Drumroll, in 2022, this YouTube channel made about $14,000 in YouTube AdSense revenue. Now, this came from about 750,000 video views. So again, thank you so much if you guys are watching, because that is crazy to me that almost 800,000 people watched my videos last year. And that also comes from 19 videos published in 2022. Now, just like blogging, I do have expenses for YouTube. I don't do everything myself just to free up some time. And because I'm not a great video editor and I'm not good at designing thumbnails, so I need to hire people to help out with that kind of stuff. Anyways, in terms of editing expenses, I spent about $4,500 last year. Thumbnails cost about $320, so that brings the total profit for YouTube to just under $10,000 at about $9,600. And honestly, YouTube started for me as just a little fun side project to kind of promote This Online World. And so it's been really cool to grow into its kind of own thing that doesn't just talk about, blog posts I've written before. It kind of branches out into some new things. And again, to anyone who's watched before or you're watching right now, thank you very much. It really does mean a lot, and I appreciate the support. And also I want to highlight that I think anyone can start a YouTube channel. It's not too late, even in 2023 or whatever year we're talking about. I mean, you don't need expensive gear. You can start with your smartphone and a basic USB microphone or something like that, or a budget DSLR camera. There's really no barrier to entry, which is really, really nice. And as long as you provide value and make consistent videos that, make people happy or, provide value to people's lives, I think you can find success on YouTube. I don't think you have to spend a fortune to do it. So I've been thinking about it. This is the year to do it, so dive right in. Anyways, guys, I want to just wrap up this kind of blogging and YouTube income report with maybe a few tips or things I found really helpful over the last few years in growing, 2 different online businesses at the same time into scaling the revenue year over year. And the first tip would actually just be to do one thing at a time. I started my blog first, and I wasn't doing anything else. I wasn't doing Instagram, I wasn't doing YouTube, I wasn't doing TikTok. And it really took me a year or two to learn the ropes with blogging and to actually build it into a stable income source. And then I could free up my time by, outsourcing a bit of work and start dabbling in other things like YouTube or, new projects. So I think it's easy at the beginning to get excited and to jump into 1,000 things. But in my experience, focusing on one thing at a time until it's set up and, stable is what works best. And now a second tip that I found very, very helpful was just to create some sort of non-negotiable routine in your day-to-day life. And so, for example, for pretty much all of my time blogging, I've either been full-time freelancing or having a full-time office job or remote job. And so it was difficult at times to find enough time to actually work on This Online World. But really what helped was just making some kind of hard set rules that I had to follow every week. And so usually what that looked like was working on the blog an hour before work and then 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes an hour and a half after work. And that was during the week. So the weekends were still free to do what I wanted. The week was pretty long, so long days, long nights kind of thing, but it was kind of building in that consistency to the routine that helped both, my blog and YouTube channel slowly grow year over year, even while working 40 hours a week on other stuff. And so that leads me to my third and final tip, which is really to just focus on stacking small wins, but stack them consistently. And so again, you might see some blogging income reports or YouTube income reports or, other online business case studies out there with people making way more money than me and people making millions of dollars. And it's really, really inspiring. But I think if you're just starting an online business or a side hustle, don't fixate so much on, 5 years or 10 years down the line. Just think about how you can potentially make small improvements week over week or maybe month over month. So maybe your goal is to first make $50 a week in extra income online and you want to figure out how to do that. Then when you reach that goal, you can bump that up to 100, then 200, then maybe 500, and so on and so forth. Really, most online businesses take so long to get up and running. I mean, I really wasn't making any serious money with my blog until year 3, but it's again, those small consistent wins that you stack up over time that, end up somewhere massive that you never really would have thought you'd end up. So I think you should focus on the small wins. Don't look too far down the line and just stay consistent and you can find success. But yeah, guys, that does it for this blog and YouTube income report. I know it was a bit of a different style this year than previous years. If you guys are curious on a really deep dive in how I do keyword research or how I write blog posts and how I kind of grow organic traffic, or you just want more blogging content, let me know in the comments and I'll, make some more videos about that stuff. I really love talking about SEO and blogging. And yeah, if you want to start your own blog or it's something you've been thinking about, I'm going to be linking Namecheap down below in the description as well. They provide really affordable domain names, hosting, and everything like that. So you can start your own blog for, less than a cup of coffee a month kind of thing. And it really could change your life if you stick with it and are consistent. Anyways, guys, that does it for this one. Thank you so much again for an awesome year and for all of the support. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And as always, don't forget to check out thisonlineworld.com for more unique ways to make and save money. I'll catch you guys in the next one.